All rise. Judge for the B court is now in session. Justice case number JVB 1036, Martinez case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Martinez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm here to put Daddy on child support.
That's his name, Daddy?
Well, that's what I call him.
Okay. Right. All right. So how many children do you and, I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer to you as Daddy. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave, Mr. Dave. You're putting Mr. Dave on child support.
Correct.
Okay. How many children do the two of you have?
We have one.
Okay. And what's the backstory? Like, was he not paying? I mean, what was going on?
Okay, so we met a while ago in my hometown. He actually worked.
All right, folks, let's dive into another compelling child support case. Ms. Martinez has come forward to request financial support from Mr. Dave for their child. She explains that their relationship began informally, during which Mr. Dave provided her with $1,000 per week. However, when she became pregnant, he ceased all financial support, leaving her to manage on her own. Now, she stands before the judge, determined to ensure her child receives the support they deserve. The judge listens intently, noting the unique aspects of the case. With both parties firmly rooted in their positions, the courtroom atmosphere grows tense. The stage is set for a serious and revealing discussion. Let's see how this unfolds, because this case is anything but ordinary.
In a position where it allows him to travel a lot. He just so happened to be in my hometown, and we kind of met at a bar. We kind of had a few night stands, something like that. And we kind of got an arrangement to where he would basically provide me with about $1,000 a week. With a week, yes, a week. So with my allowance, it allowed me to begin to do my position as a stylist. And when I told him I got pregnant, he cut me off. And now he doesn't want to take care of our child. We already got a DNA test, and he knows it's his child. So I don't know what the problem is. So I'm here to put him on child support.
Okay, so you lost me at the $1,000 a week part. Was that for you only?
For me, he was kind of looking for something that allowed him to have pleasure and, have fun while he's in my hometown. And I was okay with that, because that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want anything serious, like as far as, commitment and marriage and all that good stuff. So we decided to just have fun. And now he wants to cut me off because we have a child together and he doesn't want to take care of him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address the $1,000 a week part because that has nothing to do with why we're here. I just want to know about the child support part. Is there a reason you haven't been giving her financial support for the child?
I never agreed to child support.
Okay.
I agreed to the fun part, and fun time's over.
So now that the fun time's over, the adult time begins, which is caring for the child.
I never agreed to have a child with her.
Okay, you probably didn't, but you guys were having fun and had a kid, right?
He wasn't complaining when he was up in there.
Okay, so you guys had a child.
Well, there was no reason to complain, but yes, ma'am.
If we want to get into that, let's.
Ms. Martinez presents her case with composure and clarity. She explains that although her relationship with Mr. Dave was informal, he consistently supported her financially until she became pregnant. At that point, he ended all assistance. Left to raise their child alone, she turned to the legal system to secure the financial help her child is entitled to. She also emphasizes that a DNA test has already confirmed Mr. Dave as the biological father, removing any doubt about paternity. Now, she's here to make sure he fulfills his legal and moral responsibilities as a parent. As Mr. Dave prepares his defense, tension fills the room. With a child's well-being on the line, the stakes couldn't be higher.
Please don't, because I don't think I have time for that today. I would have to, set aside some special time to hear all of this story. So we're just going to focus on the important part, okay? Now the child, whether you agreed or signed up for child support, you have a child. You need to take care of that child financially.
Your Honor, I would like to say something. I don't want to make this personal aspersion on her character. How do I know that's my child?
Well, you already had a DNA test. It's been confirmed that you're the father. You forgot about that?
Evidently, it slipped my mind.
Oh, okay. You're probably having too much fun. But again, you have a child now, and you're going to pay child support. So, let's get some information from you. How much do you make a year?
I make a good year up around 108.
108,000. Okay. And health insurance. Who carries the child on health insurance?
I
He
carry.
does.
Okay. And how many children do you have besides this one?
I have 2 children.
2 children. Okay. So we can give you credit. Well, how old are your children?
They're not in the house. They're adults.
Okay. That wasn't my question. How old are your children?
How old?
Yes.
One's 30, one's 35.
30. Okay. So definitely none under the age of 18.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
All right. So let's do some math here. Looks like your gross comes out close to $9,000 a month. Your net is about $6,436.81. That gives you, well, giving you credit for health insurance. And you said how much was it?
Health insurance about, I think it's around 200.
Okay. So I'll give you credit for the health insurance that you carry on the child. That will bring your child support obligation to $1,287 per month. And that's all he has to pay.
Mr. Dave steps forward, appearing confident but defensive. He claims that while the relationship was informal, he never agreed to become a parent and believes he should not be held financially accountable. Though he acknowledges the DNA results, he argues that being confirmed as the father does not mean he should automatically bear responsibility. He maintains that involvement in a relationship doesn't necessarily imply consent to parenthood. However, the judge makes it clear that legal obligations are based on facts, not personal feelings. She reminds Mr. Dave that being a parent comes with responsibilities that cannot be ignored. His reluctance and lack of accountability are not well received, and the courtroom watches silently as the judge prepares to issue a fair and firm ruling.
Okay with that. I mean, it's like a cut to me, but it's fine. I mean, I got my business. I can take care of my child, but I just didn't think it was fair for him not to have an obligation to our child.
I definitely agree with that. He definitely has an obligation to the child in terms of what you all may have going on in fun times that has nothing to do with me, and I can't do anything about that.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, make it quick.
I have another life besides this life. I have 2 wonderful kids, a wife, and
Wait a minute.
I need to focus on that life.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
need to focus on this life.
Did you just say you were married?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does your wife know about this 1-year-old?
If this is televised, that might be a factor later on, but at this point, no.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
you were literally at my house yesterday.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys are not going to fight in front of me. So
Sorry.
what we're going to do is, do you have any more questions?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions pertaining to your child support? Not anything else. No fun time, nothing like that.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
The judge delivers her verdict swiftly and confidently. Based on Mr. Dave's annual income of $118,000, she orders him to pay $1,287 per month in child support, starting immediately. She also requires him to provide health insurance for the child to ensure proper medical care. She emphasizes that the informal nature of the relationship does not exempt him from his responsibilities as a father. His personal opinions or current family circumstances do not override the law. Financial support is not optional, it's a legal duty. The ruling is clear and focused on the child's best interests. Before concluding, the judge offers a powerful reminder. If you or someone you know is facing a similar situation, don't hesitate to seek legal guidance. Every child deserves support, and the decisions made in court can shape their future. Justice isn't just about fairness, it's about responsibility and care.